Alrighty, guys. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. 7 days, 7 streams this week. Well, actually, technically 9 streams. 4 weapons, 3 Dallas Randomizer League official seeds, and few practice runs. Crazy week. Absolutely mental week. Don't get used to this though. This is not normal. This is definitely not normal. Well, here we go for the last time this week. Okay, weapon number 269, lol. Time to spin the magic wheel for the next one. So close to perfection, which is pickaxe. Instead, Celebrant Skull. Well, for the very least, I'm pretty sure this is the one Celebrant weapon you don't need to farm. Thank fucking god, because the others have 0.5 trap rate. And it's a hammer, yeah. Yeah, on a corpse. On a corpse. In Altus. At Windmill Village, indeed, yeah. Oh, also a great hammer, right? Oh, good. Even better. I thought it's a normal hammer. But even a great hammer. Okay. Comes with barbaric roar, but can be infused. Smitten stone weapon, yeah. What? Grants 20 runes on any successful hit. Crazy stuff. We're gonna be rich today. I did not know about this. Huge. Okay. Low way option for great hammers, apparently. Well, 8.5. Gotta farm the drip, though. I don't know if we need to do that. I don't know if we need. What? Azure Forest question again, of course. Is there anything like lore accurate? I don't know. Maybe try something I haven't tried yet. There's like prelate charge that I haven't tried. Honestly, that's about it. Waves of Darkness too, but might save that for New Game Plus run. I guess Gravitas as well, but apparently that's useless. Do any enemies use this? I would imagine the Celebrants use this. For scaling, quite basic it seems. Nothing amazing. Can always use status, but doesn't seem to get great scaling. Maybe heavy. Or could do something funny with faith. But I don't know if there's any sense. Heavy is the easiest at least. Okay, well that's all we need to know, I guess. Let's fire up Elden RIng and go get the thing. We can think about the build on the way. Yes, sir. Okay. Rifle strike. That's honestly an option. I haven't used rifle strikes in ages, and I'm also not even sure whether I used it for a full run ever. So it's an option actually. What were the requirements? 18 strength, 12 dex. Even Confessor maybe. Would have the 12 decks already. Also, if we go Bravely Strike, would have some Fate. And I might not get any drips, so we could use Confessor drip. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. Despite the visuals, it's just a weapon AR. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll do Confessor anyways, because I want to. Celebration time. We take the runes, and here we go. Nice. Back to the stress-free Elden Ring. I don't know if you can even fathom how much I was stressing through the official seed again. It's mental. I especially wanted to get a decent score because of what happened with seed number 2. Blue Dancer gaming could be an option. With Great Hammer, that's kinda not. Because yeah, apparently it's a low weight Great Hammer. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What about Pickle Monster? There's a pinned message on chat for the weapon. But Bravely Strikes. I like the idea. I don't know. I just like it. Where do you get it though? Also glad you like the Pickle Monster. I respect if you watch every single one. Near second bell bearing. Right, yeah. Rings a bell. No pun intended. I remember using it for like a few minutes. Way back. Like way back. That could be cool. Since there's nothing like lore appropriate or whatever, and yeah. Meta would be like Crackblade, of course, but fuck that. Will I farm for the drip for the others? Well, yeah. Most likely when we farm for the other weapons, we will end up getting the armor set as well, because that probably has higher drop rate than the weapons. So yes. Which is another good reason why I won the farm today. Also, we started this run really late because of the Deadless Randomizer league, so I don't have time for anything extra. I don't know if I even have time to finish today. There's a chance that this will be a 2-streamer because of how late we started, but we'll see. We'll see, it depends how smoothly things go. It should be at least a decent weapon. Well, we'll see if it's DLC worthy, because we could just bonk the base game with it and be done. Then I would definitely have time to finish the game. Oh, we'll see. Also, I already got used to the fast Grace activation. It's crazy. Skull of a Celebrant, indeed. That's the weapon.
They serve but you. I can turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then summon. I bequeath. Use
Summon me.
It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Bravely Strikes. I don't know if I actually use that a lot, but it's a good option to have. Just thinking about this. the build. Charge heavies are always amazing with great hammers, so... Probably like charge heavy. Maybe hybrid charge heavy. Weapon skill spam. Yeah. Nothing crazy. Keep things simple. It's quite a simple weapon at least. Do I have a cutter? Do you mean like editor? I edit all my videos by myself.
Someone who might be
Oh, shut
interested
up, can
in
I-
rescuing the...
Which is another reason, by the way, why this week has been so crazy, because I've literally done nothing else than edit videos and stream. That's it. And sleep. Still managed to get 3 videos out this week. What up, Jumbo? What a broken potato. Have you tried winning, perhaps? That's why I suggest Morning Mendo. Pointless indeed. Good one. Nah, you should always go all in, Mr. Flip Flops. Always go all in. Also, always believe it pays off at the end. Alright, Muscular, I doubt you do it. Go all in for doubt. I dare you. Could have been big if you win. Playing vanilla Elden RIng 402 times, yeah, it requires some stamina. Patience. Stubbornness. Commitment. Deadless setup is going to be easy. Specific weapon I'm still looking forward to. Well, there's plenty. Hard to mention just one. There's a few. I don't even remember all the weapons that are left. There's still so many, but like Moke Spear is one of them. All the remaining claws. Few of the sacred seals. Like Dragon Communion seal. Some great swords. There's whole lot of interesting weapons out there. Can I show? Okay, I can show. I can show, I guess. You want okay armor with good defenses, but also just something that isn't that heavy. Repeat in game? No. I can't do that. I'm not even sure whether I would be able to repeat this even if I tried. Something that isn't that heavy. Because usually I can't do this. Because usually I do this jump every time and I'm fine. Yeah, it was probably something to do with not landing on solid ground or whatever, but It's still bullshit. I've done that jump hundreds of times without dying. There's a pinned message for the weapon. On YouTube. I guess we get the Aldous and get the weapon immediately. Cause we can do that. How did the randomizer go? Pretty well. Also with tubes. Score was 64. So one better than in seed number 1. Which was 63. And 64 better than seed number 2, which was a 0. It was decent for sure. I'm happy with the score. Literally, if I had 10 seconds more time, I would have been able to get score 65 as well. Like, yeah, a few mistakes here and there. With some optimization, could get close to 70 at least. Tears, spiked on stone bar, maybe, yeah. Maybe heavy and spiked first though. There is once again a pinned message for the weapon on YouTube. Rifle strike also fits with Confessor Drip, doesn't it? So it's kind of perfect. I like the idea. Rifle strike is the specific issue form. I'm planning on using today. Yeah, this is actually scarier in vanilla than randomizer, it seems. What the fuck? It's nice to get sunlocked by a fucking flower. Yeah, haven't really used Braveful Strike that much. Like almost. Almost have not used it at all. Is the stance damage good with that? Because like, I'm not sure whether it's better than just charge abyss though, with a great hammer. But I mean, it also plays well with Ritsu sword. Can use that instead of healing, I guess. 42! Oh god, okay, nice. Pretty good indeed. Weapon is at Winnable Village in Altus. So with Stone Bob, that's gonna be like over 45. Which would mean 2 of those bad boys will stagger bosses with 80 points. Also more damage than charge of it, though less buffable. Yeah, that's the problem. We can buff it with Ritsu Sword and Barrier Char, and I mean, I guess with Blue Dancer Charm if we go naked. I don't know if I want to do naked gaming again. I mean, it's good, of course, but it's boring. Yeah, what the fuck? Of course they will. My math is not mathing. 42 times 2 is over 80. It's been a long day, okay. Raid build. Good work, but nah. Holy, it's even quote 69 and this weapon is 269. Yeah, this could be interesting. This could be interesting. Don't know about the weapon itself, there's definitely better great hammers out there. I mean, it's a light great hammer, so that's good. And it seems to be okay. Great hammers as a weapon class. It's simply a beautiful weapon class, but yeah, we'll see. Also, yeah, the rune effect is a funny mechanic I did not know. There's something like that in the game. You learn something new every day. What up, Jonas? Don't remember exactly where do I go north, but I think it's... Wait, is it even here? It could be. Oh yeah, it is. Celebrant Skull achieved. Cool. Well, I guess let's go to the round table hold first, actually. This is the only Celebrant weapon that isn't a drop.
Forgive me to determine
The others,
it seems
you need to farm, but this one is just a pickup.
I can take gathering. Very let my hand. Strength, well with two hand. We have at least almost enough. Yeah, can start with Axe Talisman. I should have gotten the Ash for already. Oh, we can do that. We can do that, I guess. We get the issue for... we get strength here. Strength tier for early game. I'm probably gonna get Stone Bob later, but early on heavy. I mean, strength tier will be good. Oh yeah, and then we get the bell bearing. Quite straightforward. I mean, once again, two-handed sword talisman would be great. So that will take a while if we wanna do that early. We won't buff the Asher though if we wanna spam that. Also now I can't get Warrior Char until I kill Radon. That's fine. might as well get the bell bearing already. I also didn't get the... yeah. Moving with autopilot. Actually, fuck it. Let's get the bell bearing later. Let's just get the Usher 4 now. Wait, did it disappear? It's probably this. Really? Okay. Gotta be kidding with me. How do I not even get chip damage? What the fuck? Yo. How am I not hitting it at all? I don't fucking understand. Like, I get that I'm not hitting with the charge one, but like with the... I don't understand. Ah, maybe got stuck. There's actually no way. Jesus fucking Christ. Never again. Guess I can only go standard now. Or sacred, but I'm gonna go standard. Maybe later. When we can access the wet blade. Ooh, ready. Now the bell bearing. And that's the end of setup. But of course this is the scariest phase. Well, there's a pinned message for the weapon. I'll just make the title before I even know what's the next weapon, so that's why it's not in the title. And I'm too lazy to edit it, so you can see it in the pinned message instead. No worries. Just explained it. Strength and spiked. Any special plans for number 300? I don't have plans yet, but yes, there will be something special for that weapon. Guess we have to start thinking about that soon. I mean, it will take a while to do 30 weapons. A couple months, actually. So it's not actually super close, but it's getting closer and closer, I guess. With 4 talismans blue dust, it would be 11% buff. That is good. I'm still considering it, but it's just lame to do naked every time. Would be great for the Asherfire, I guess. So I guess, well, while Confessor set is nice, it's not like an actual drip for this weapon, so have I done Starfist? Yeah, I have. Starfist was number 101, and it was the last weapon I used before the DLC dropped. Or released. Missed one. Okay, nice. That's the difficult part. Now the easy part. Nice. It's quite quick as well. Like about the same speed than the charge wheel, I think. Maybe slightly slower, but it's hard to even notice that, honestly. Bonk. That's a true bonk, though. Yeah, I like it. Do we have money, though? No, I used everything. Oops. Oops. That's annoying. I literally need like 2 within 2s. And well, some money to upgrade.
Surprise no matter.
Why don't
Oh, don't.
Fuck my life. I'm Paul.
not?
Well, that's still not enough because I need runes to upgrade. Fuck. Fuck. There's a ton of free poise, yeah, that's nice. Also, yeah, the heal is nice. I might do some trading, but I'm not going to like actually do a trading build. Still use it. I don't know. Smartly. Would have done Nights of Cheese if there wasn't a Gamma.
I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking heavy weapon though. That's not even enough. We're gonna do Nights of Cheese anyways. Surely it's gonna work out. There's quite a high chance that he goes for the jump immediately. Just gotta believe, have some faith. Okay, that's also a fine option. The swipe will kill him, guaranteed. Keep getting this, it seems. Yep. Unlucky. Freaking like, well, 5 rolls as well. That is certified just unlucky. Well, there goes Deadless. It was that many rolls as well. Usually, he definitely jumps. In like, what, 3 or 4 coolouts. Watch him do it now. First try. Yep. Nightscav is one of the doubters, it seems.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
I'm not even taking blame for that. That was actually just unlucky. I needed the money. I'm sorry, but I needed the money. Okay, nudge. Oh yeah, I sold my gauntlets. Interesting. Game crashed. I mean, not immediately. I tried to get money elsewhere first, but I just couldn't get enough. Not in a mood of getting through 5 different graveyards just to be able to upgrade my weapon. Okay, still have my runes. Well, I'm just gonna roll with this right now. Guess I could get blue dance immediately, would be great for the skill, but I haven't decided yet that I'll do that. I mean, it will simplify things as well. If I just got blue dance FortiEnjoyer, it's a sword. Like anything for 4th talisman wouldn't even necessarily need to do early DLC. What? Bonk. Back to full health. Oh, full health.
Of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Ow, fuck off. Yeah, it's a bit slow maybe, but... Okay, not amazing damage yet, I must say. It's okay. That's okay. Why did I think I can use horse here?
smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
No quarter.
The guard you breach. Your type.
Oh fuck.
The guard you'll slip when you its own.
Apparently there's almost no holy damage. Even though it looks like it is holy damage. Weak first. Oh, there's just no holy damage. Right. That is interesting. So yeah, we'll be using Sacred Scorpion on. Did it do nothing? Gonna change the talismans though. I'm gonna get blue dance up. And with the sword. And go full Ash build actually. I mean, Great Hammer Charge Heavies are nice, but that's such a basic build. Can do that with any Great Hammer, and I've done that in the past. Be fun to experiment with Brave Full Strike. Gonna get FortiEnjoyer after dawn. What am I doing? Well, that's a mistake at least. At least this didn't happen earlier today with the Deadless Randomizer. Also, this game is just not worth it. In that format. Takes forever and it's too scary actually. Yeah, it's also true that if you were to use Blue Dancer with a Great Hammer, this is the Great Hammer to do it. wrong side. No. Should I change my skin to yellow or blue? I think yellow. That's blue flower as the weapon, but yellow might look good. Good. Makes sense with prayerful strike or something. I was more thinking of this. What was I doing? Also, Ritso Sword, yeah. This is a way to make Blue Dancer interesting, at least. Change your appearance. Bonk. Already the weapon skill is more damage than Charge Heavy, even though Charge Heavy is getting buffed by Extremism and Spiked Tier and Blue Dancer Charm, while the weapon skill only got buffed by Blue Dancer Charm there. Yup. Okay, so Little Sword and Blue Dancer, we should also change Spiked Tier to Stone Barb. I mean, maybe after I upgrade the plus 12 to make it a little bit faster. What a drip today, this is the drip. You are seeing it right now. Also, yeah, that blade. What blade for heavy? Yes, let's get it first. Should have a Stone Sword key, yeah. This new recent item setting is something I need to get used to. I mean, it's actually pretty good, but it's just I'm so not used to that. Yeah, we have strength here already. How do I get back? Wait, what the? Am I tripping? Oh no. We go here. Nice. Bonk, bonk, bonk. If only you could alter the color of your underwear, that would be peak. What up, insane? Doing good. I was not talking about in real life, okay? Clearly. Yeah. Let's change the heavy already. Miko, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you.
I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Heavy. No. Godric. Did you already do Seed 3 for the Deadless Randomizer League? Juu, se kakkonen oli aikamoinen. Oli semmonen snadi vitutus ainakin tunnin ajan sen jälkeen. Tietäpä ainakin, että en tee sitä hyppyä enää ikinä. Paljon tuli 3. siidistä sulle? Let's do that, not bad. Good. Ah, no riposte, such. Joo, ois ollut pikkasen mukavampi, jos ois käynyt practice runissa eikä tälleen officialissa. Ja sit ois tiennyt. Totta kai se piti käydä siinä official 2. Bä. A bit awkward second phase, but what up? There we go.
Of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home.
Joo, onneksi sentään se ei sinänsä haittaa. Paljon sulle tuli 3 siidistä? Seitsemänkymmentäyksi, kovaa. Nice. Otinko Samurai Sordi? Oh, still a big first, ja. Juu, se on ihan saatana hyvä tohon.
Oh, he got what are you though? He
En legittiä, onko mitään parempaa kuin Samurai Gird Sword tohon formaattiin. Nätti. 71 on vitun kova. Sillä kun pystyy averakeessa, niin Salai pääsee jatkoon kyllä. Also, watch this. Was a weird one. But difficult game for adults, I guess. What the fuck? Felt weird. But another Delta win. Fuck. Joo, siis riskihän se on mennä sinne Dragon Barrowiin, mutta kyllä se varmaan pakko on ajoissa mennä sinne, jos haluaisin 70 rikkoa. En tiedä, ei kyllä itellä ehkä riitä ballsit siihen hommaan, koska nyt varsinkin kun on yksi rane jo tolleen, että kuoli heti alussa, niin haluan ottaa varmaan päälle sen 5 seedia ainakin, että saa jonkun ihan semi-hyvän scoren ennen kuin lähtee riskeeraan mitään. Koska on nimittäin aika perseestä oikeesti kuolla alussa. Mut joo, mä alan vaihtaa englanniksi hommaa, kun nää muut ei ymmärrä mitään. Mitä me selitetään tässä. We already have the bell bearing, so we can upgrade, yeah. Mutta ei muuta kuin Tsemi vielä seuraaviin siideihin. Mä varmaan ite pelaan sen 4 joskus ensi viikolla. Varmaan pelkästään 4 ensi viikolla. Alright, I'm switching back to English now.
Those are the
I promise I was not talking shit about you. Maybe. Plus 12. Good. Straight to the done. It's gonna be quite a quick pace game, I believe. We'll see if we do DLC. I mean, Prayerful Strike probably deserves DLC run too. Don't know if this weapon does, but the Asherfa seems cool. Excited to see that full damage with like proper buffs and whatnot. Throwing me under the bus, I see. Unbelievable. I gotta say, like, competitive Elden Ring is fun and all, but oh my god, it's stressful. I don't know if I could, like, constantly do hateless runs or bingo or stuff like that. These runs are, like, stress-free for the most part. Can really feel the difference after first doing the Deadless Randomizer League and now doing this. It's also nice that there's like over 100. I think it was maybe closer to 200 players in total. Oh. Jesus, okay. That rarely ever happens. Yeah, even though it's like, in reality it's like non-existent stakes. Like, there isn't even a prize, not competing for money or anything, and like, my goal isn't even to win that thing. I don't have what it takes to do that. Being realistic, but yeah, mostly competing against myself. Trying to still do decent.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival.
What if... Well, no, Radon definitely isn't worth it. If Radon was like score of 2 in that format, maybe then, but it takes forever to get down here. You ready? Redonil. Also, Stone Bomb after this. I thought that I should have got it already, but whatever. Nice. Yeah, it's not like the stance damage is obviously amazing. That was early stagger, but it's not, at least not yet, super good damage. Maybe scaling of the weapon itself isn't phenomenal. Lowest damage rate on my what it kind of feels like. Okay, can you stay still for a second, please? What does it do? Thank you. Web poople. Right, yeah. I haven't even noticed, or I forgot completely the 20 runes per hit. Should have counted how many runes I was gonna get from that. Surely a huge amount.
What are you playing at? Great. I see. I see it
humans all lose their wits eventually.
Sorry, Alex. It was your time. Also, Stone Bob. Stone Bob before the years. Power stands. Celebrant sickles will go hard. Sure. Time to get some strength though, that might help too for the damage. Oh. Also get the next pouch.
Only fine. You have it now to become the thing as
Oh, nice. This beautiful talisman lineup. Bit slow though, it really is. I mean, I think it's made for trades anyways. And I've seen much slower things at the end of the day. Moist. Use eruption so you get runes for each magma damage stick. Surely that's the meta play, yes. I wonder whether that works. But I don't wonder enough to try. Okay. DTS. We're moving quite fast, at least. Might be able to finish today as well. We'll see if I do DLC though. The weapon itself probably doesn't deserve it, but... Well, can I decide once I have fully upgraded weapon and like max strength and all talismans.
I see thee, little touch, smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
For a second I was like, okay, I need to check who that is. Like, which boss is that? I thought it's a randomizer. Yeah, no, it isn't. Oh, I didn't mean to roll. Oops. What the f... Don't stand up. Playing hide and seek with DTS. No way, vanilla DTS. Oh, yeah, that does that. Interesting. Also, just two of these is enough to stack up. Oh, loss. Ah, fuck. Nice. Trust me, this one is gonna be a believer open. Hashtag know when to believe. Yeah, the extra rune thing is actually not like very useful. It's a funny mechanic though. But it should be maybe like, I don't know. I get that it can't be too much, otherwise it would be stupid, but maybe like 50 runes per hit. Of course, Coleman. You definitely should. You definitely should. Fuck. How much does Festive Grease add to that? Could use it for the memes. 25! Like... It's 25 with this weapon. Or... 25 plus 20. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. But it's not 5 runes from the Festive Grease. Would be funny. I mean, 45 runes per head. Surely I also should nerf myself and not upgrade my weapons, so... I get more hits per boss fight. If getting Festive Grace is easy, I might actually do it if we go to the DLC. For the memes. this would be the weapon to do it with. I'm betting that the other Celebrant's weapons don't have the same effect, although I don't know if they do.
For bringing here, and thus I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have. I have no.
More strength. Oh my fucking god, okay. Quickly now if you wanna change your butts. That's quite a gamma bug. Now you're giving me pressure. Pig pressure. Nah, it's gonna be easy though. Until Farumasula. Piece of cake. There's no need to go to Tony. There's no need to go to Consecrated Snowfields. There's no need to do early Moog. I mean, actually, Blade of Mercy could be a nice talisman, but yeah. Don't need that. Yeah, it's a bit slow here as well. Such. But I will stuck at the noise. Really? Yeah, it's annoying that you can't really roll out of it immediately. Once again, there's a little bit of a delay before you can roll, which makes it a little bit too slow. Often. But it's not bad. Just maybe requires actually trading. And I don't have a trading build. I'm naked with no defenses. Fuck off. More strength, of course. The question is, what is the fourth talisman then? Blade of Mercy actually could be nice, but maybe green total because I can't be asked to do early Moog, honestly. Wait, do I have a stone sword key? I do. I feel like I've lost the Deadless to Nightscape Cheese like 3 times in a row or something. It has at least happened a lot lately. My brother Nightscape not behaving. Yeah, let's go with these 4 for now at least. If we go to the DLC, then I guess I'm gonna get Blade of Mercy eventually. How far do I gotta go here to get him to leave? Quite far away, it seems. Ah. Get owned. Well.
To a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance.
Really?
Find your coin, all of it.
Bonk.
Wait, please.
And
I surrender.
bonk.
It was bound to happen someday. What a shit show.
I like this so far. It's fun. It's fast-ish. It looks faster than what it actually is, because there is a little bit of a delay after using it before you can actually roll. Which isn't ideal, but... yeah, there's definitely slower rush force out there. That's for sure. Oh! I never mixed my physics. Damn, that's annoying. Still have spiked here for no reason. Well, better late than never. Now Stone Pub and Strength. Bonking time. Wow, that's annoying. Bonk. Don't get hit by the geyser. That's what I'm talking about. I wasn't able to move in time.
Shall not be forgiven.
And bonk. But yeah, the damage of the weapon is kinda awful. Sad. Yeah. Well, at least Prayerful Strike will make this interesting, but obviously the weapon skill would also work better with an actually good Great Hammer. Damage isn't damaging.
Allow me, you are prevented the thorn.
I do like my shiny yellow bald head though.
And guide. Shall I let my hand
Let's save the runes and to the mountain tops. Or a colossal weapon, I guess. Yeah, I might even use the weapon skill again in the future if we have a good opportunity to try it out. If buts and maybes. There might be a good opportunity to use this with a decent weapon. Butcher, yeah. Butcher knife would make sense. Yeah, if I can hit the scarab first. Oh, that was the most difficult thing in this run, I suppose. Anastasia uses Wild Strikes too, I guess. I've used Wild Strikes so many times though. I can't see myself returning to that Asher file, like, not often anyways. It's one of the most used Asher form. Let's look at the Eruption again. I don't know which weapon, but Eruption is one of the Asher files I've used once, but like in the very early days of the challenge. That was like Third Great Club, which was I liked it. It was a fun Asher file to use, as far as I can remember. Maybe not the strongest or anything, but quite fun. Third Great Club was like number 53. January 2024, that's the last time I've used Eruption. I mean, yeah, there's like one or two weapons where I used Wild Strikes. Might be like a case where it was a default Asher form, but I've still like used it properly at least for 2 runs. Chainlink Flail and Great Omengular Cleaver, and I think there's at least a 3rd one. There's supposed to be some Tarnished Edition news on March 31st. Huh. Hope so. That's soon. Also, good luck to that, Vexim. I'll go fine, I trust. Shadow drop. That'd be funny. Also throwback to last year's April Fool's Day. I think my joke was rather clever actually on April Fool's Day. I'm sad the video didn't really pick up. What was the joke? You can go watch it yourself. Not gonna spoil it. Well, you will never know if you don't click the video. Whether it was funny or not. How's the weapon today? The weapon itself is not that great. Probably one of the worst great hammers though, sadly. Prayerful Strike is fun though. I like that we went with that, but damage isn't really there. Not bad though, since it's a great hammer. Like, even the worst great hammer is still gonna be okay. The weapon class is simply amazing. Loads of staggers for low damage. This one has the rune effect, yeah. 20 runes per hit. Massive. I need a hammer like this in real life. Just hit people and get 20 bucks every time. Sounds like a skill issue. Just don't get caught. I'm pissed that it took me this long to actually realize that there really is a skull. Like I was only looking at the back of the weapon, but yeah, it is actually a skull. Sick. What a shocker! The weapon named Celebrant Skull is actually a skull. Bang, plus 19. More strength. Gut. Fire chant. Bonk. I don't like this terrain. That's better. Thank you for moving. Oh god. That was weird. Wow, nice weakness. The reach isn't great with this either, like compared to other great runners. What? The fuck was that? Explosion. Weird shit keeps happening with fights. Something that never usually happens. Nice. Nice, I'm also on the right side. Hit the eye. Of course not. Of course not. Maybe here. Ah, how is that not an eye hit? Such a scam. Bonk. Nice. Some awkward moments and weird moments, but GG's didn't die. No one shot. No one shot memes. I told you this was going to be a believer win. Hashtag know when to believe. I know exactly what this weapon would taste like if I lick it. It's hard to describe it in English, especially, but I know. Also depends whether you're licking the flower or the skull or what part of it. But it's clear, I think. Easy.
I have this world and death. Are you to commit? Very let my hand.
Okay, I guess I need to specify. I don't know what it tastes like, but I know what it feels like when you lick it. Like the physical feeling of it, you know? I wouldn't know what it tastes like. It's a different thing. Sort of. I don't know if you can rate that, like... No, I should not do that. For many reasons, but it's hard to rate that. It's like... I don't know. I think the crystalline weapons would be very lickable.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carlin.
Bro.
Some extra blue flasks for this fight. Skin door.
Really? Damage might suck here because strike is so bad. Against Noble. I mean, at least good staggers. No. Oh. Shit. Jesus Christ. Quite a horrible gods can do our fight. Oh my god. Gotta love the discussion. Hello? Hello? Fire Giant Whip would be an interesting thing to lick, for sure. Quite hairy. Some do like that. Plus 25. There we go. Yeah, Blasphemous Blade would be pretty bad. No question about it. What? Oh, that was still enough. Nice. I feel like every time when there isn't a combo for this, I get it easy first time. Maybe I just do grumble under pressure. Such. Honestly, nowadays I feel like Birdskip is easier than just Soul Sweep. Funny enough. Well, Malik.
Destined death. I will not have it stolen from me again.
Not my head. Oh, it did. Jesus. Got stuck again a bit. I like the undercut. Nah, too early stack him. Shut. Nope. Yeah, the recovery frames are a little bit annoying. Bonk. And bonk. You don't actually need to farm this weapon. It's the only Celebrant weapon that isn't farmable. We would have not been over here if we needed to farm this weapon. Honestly, it wouldn't even be impossible that if this was another Celebrant weapon, I still would be farming, which is insane. DLC is looking like more DLC is looking more and more like unlikely. What the fuck? I can't make a working sentence. Well, you probably understood me. I don't know, it's just I feel like this weapon doesn't deserve it. Plus, I started late. Plus, I've been grinding this week so much. Gitch. Should be funny as far against Gitch, but I don't know if it's gonna be good enough.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas,
Yeah.
none shall take the throne. Queen Mary has our hopes.
Bonk.
We continue to struggle unto eternity.
Take it. Little back shot. And bonk.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot
good. Quite a quick run. If it wasn't for the delay at the Scarab for the Asher bar, that took honestly like 5 minutes. Well, maybe not that long. I don't know. It took a while. That's better, 2k. Constant stagger. Oh, really? Okay. Easy. At least I get a lot of staggers. Because the damage is so low, but the stance damage is super high. Also, I guess it makes sense that the damage isn't high with this weapon, because then you get more runes per hit. Wow. We're probably gonna skip DLC today. It's late. It's 7th stream in a week. Oh, in a row. And in a week. This weapon kinda sucks. Although the Asher Fire is fun, but the weapon itself is really not a great hammer. The beast. Bonk. Bonk. Strike is good here at least. Not bad. RNG. Bonk. Bonk. Ah. I went past. Ah, there we go. Smack. Moist. It was never even close. Too bad you won't win much because doubters were cowards. Okay, I could do like someone as an extra boss. Not Melania though. Blassie maybe. A bit fast. Yeah, let's do Blassie. 221, not bad. With a weapon like this. But I don't have the craze again. Well, whatever. Possibly the quickest ever Celebrant Skull run. Okay, that was interesting. A skull issue the Banyo was going to make with Elden Beast. I respect that, I must say. I'm a sucker for bad puns. I am playing on a keyboard. Yeah. I mean, I'm a sucker for puns in general. You were the chosen one. Fucking hell, okay. Bonk. Massive 2k. What are you doing? Nothing. Oh. I love to get stuck here. It's so fantastic. Ah, that's annoying. Isn't even a skull issue, just... Well, I guess it is, but that's just an annoying way to die. Getting stuck there. Hashtag know when to believe. Alright, now let's do it. Gotta be careful with that. Can't get stuck. Can't get stuck. Don't get... okay. Oh, whatever. Getting stuck again. Now, what the fuck am I doing? I should have just followed the tail. I'm stupid. Wow. Bonk. Two staggers against Blasi is kinda crazy, but also the damage is just so low that this fight takes forever. Shit. I keep failing this dodge. Did I say 2 staggers? How about 3 staggers? Bonk. And bonk. There we go. Boom. Nice. Alright, that's enough of bonks. That's the first great hammer I've used that is actually not great. The damage was surprisingly low at all times, pretty much. The weapon skill was fun. I'm glad we tried that today, like properly. Might deserve another one with a weapon that is actually good. Something that has high damage. So maybe we do that SFR again in the future. We need to repeat SFRs anyways. But yeah, now it's done. That's out of the way. And I'm kind of relieved actually because, well, this has still been a long day. We did the official Dallas Randomizer League seed number 3 earlier anyways.
The fallen leaves.
7 days,
Tell
7
a story.
streams. Next week won't be like this.
Of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home.
Next
Across
week
the
there will
fog,
be, I think I'm gonna do
the
2
lands
weapons next week
between.
only. And in addition to that, one
Our seed will
Deadless
look
Randomizer
back
League seed.
upon us and recall
Like official one.
an age
Whether that's going to be
of
a
fracture.
separate stream or whether I do it before one of the weapon runs, I'm not sure yet. So there's gonna be in total probably 2 or 3 streams next week. And I will be out of town for the whole weekend next week. So there won't be any streams next weekend. But during the week there will be few. But once again I will announce the exact days on Discord. But let's rate this weapon before we go. Celebrant Skull. Not amazing. Is it even D tier? I mean, it's either C minus or D. Like, it's still great hammer, so... So, the moveset is good. Stats damage is good. I like the SFR. At least this is just a pickup, so... it's not gonna go as low as Celebrant Strip Rake, which is... Where the fuck is it here? Probably still like C minus, yeah. It's better than these. Damn, the C minus is getting crowded. But I think I'm gonna put it here. Quite low C minus. I need to... Do I need to do D plus? Or like C minus minus? The C tier is so fucking crowded. Not a big surprise. Because that's quite normal, but... Yeah. Because it's not only C minus, it's C tier is almost full and C plus is full. Well, you can just continue the row, but it's... I don't like that. I don't like that. So we might need to do like D plus as well. Well, we do have B plus and B minus and C plus and C minus, so might as well do D+ and D- as well, I guess. Drop some weapons from C- to there, I guess. Or something. We'll see. I'll need to sort it out. But that's... Oh, just zoom out. You can't zoom out. That's the worst thing. Like, this is... This is not a website. This is an application. And you can't actually zoom, which is so fucking awful. I even paid for this. I paid for like €2. €2 to buy this from like Microsoft Store or whatever. And this app sucks. Can't even zoom. There's hardly any fucking functions. It's so bad. But it is what it is. Anyways. Yeah, thanks for today. It was a pleasure as always. We're gonna continue next week with weapon number 270. 30 weapons to go. And then we hit 300, which is kind of huge. That will happen in a few months, maybe in June or July. Most likely. That's kind of cool. But yeah, hope to see you next week when we continue. Until that, it is goodbyes, good nights, and